It's our off-air pod show. It's our off-air pod show. We love Horgy going gob. Blah 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 Frampa Joe.
Hi, it's the Off-Air Pod. I'm Liam. Ben.
Hello there.
Belle.
Hello.
Producer Andy.
Present.
Producer Brody. Notable absence.
No prod brod.
Sick day, is it?
Apparently.
Could be a downvote incoming.
Do you
Think
guys know about those sick days?
Never had one, actually, in over a decade.
What is it? A sick day?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very like you don't go to work.
No.
No idea what that's
Only
like.
reason I would not come to work is if I moved off of the show, which is actually happening in a couple of weeks.
True.
So,
Well, no, you still got to come to work, please.
dude, obviously I'm going to come to work. I've literally never had a sick day. If anything, I'll be worried about you not coming to work, just off your track record.
Yeah, I'm due for another world famous.
You are.
Yeah. I've had a
Yeah.
half day, remember, but not a sick day.
Prod Tina, have you had a? No, you had an early minute once,
I
but
had
not a
an
sick.
early
Yeah,
finish,
yeah.
but no sick
no
days.
sick days.
She's had a lot of late minutes though.
Oh, one time. Excuse me.
I don't even know who's
Twice.
talking. She hasn't been introduced.
Well, this is
True,
Prod
yeah.
Tina.
Oh, yes.
Producer Tina.
Howdy.
Ash Gardner in the newsroom.
Hello.
Mace Darrell.
Get out.
Scudder. Present. And Jack.
G'day.
Good stuff.
Oh,
Missed the bit.
I heard it.
That's
I heard it.
second strike today.
I believe this will be
For
one
me,
of those. It was a little bit of a...
I got one strike. Yes, I will concede that.
Yeah.
What was it for?
A break played out like just after the news. Straight after the news.
Yeah, that
Loaded
was
up in the
weird.
wrong. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was,
thank
it
you,
was
Ash.
weird,
Yes,
Ash.
yes.
Yeah, it
I
was.
agree. I'm not denying it.
So this is one of those fun off-air podcasts where there is a few audio-based elements. They always feel the best when it's like, it feels like the off-airs are at their best when it's like we have audio that we can play for you.
Well, it's
that
kind of the whole
didn't make
purpose
it.
of the off-air originally
Yeah.
was to talk about the things behind the scenes that we thought was interesting, but you wouldn't talk about it on the radio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And both of these pieces of audio are actually from off air.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are off-air feeds, for sure.
And there's also one request.
Oh, there's a request as well, Bill.
From me as
Oh,
well.
excellent. Okay, we'll get to that
Shouldn't
at
do
the
that
end.
at the end.
Yeah, whenever.
Yep.
Whenever.
First of all, before we get to my favourite audio, there is I'll give myself a bit of a strike as well, because I didn't. When we were going to Cassie's house this morning, the listener, I didn't realise that the tickets we were giving her were just general admission tickets and not tickets to our box. I didn't realise that. So I made a big song and dance about how she's coming to the box and asked her, have you been to the box before? Like, how cool was this? Like, you'll be able to have as much free food. And
And I was
Do you like
standing there
arancini balls?
I did. I literally
Yeah.
said, do you like arancini balls? And then when we cut into the song, producer Brody buzzed into my ear and gave me some unfortunate news. Let's just have a little listen to that audio.
It's not the corporate box. Okay. Sorry, I did not realise that. Okay. I might say that. I'll tell them that right now. Okay. Apparently, I'm just hearing it is. You definitely got the tickets, but I didn't realise it's not the corporate box, but it is the tickets. It is the tickets. I'm sorry, I didn't realise that. I thought it was.
Like, hard to be mad at me because it's like, you're still going, but I'm sorry, I didn't realise.
There was that 1 to 2 seconds where you were like, I'm sorry, that they probably thought you were going to take them away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until
Great bit.
you got it out.
We
Yeah.
told you guys so many times.
Well, Ben didn't know.
I also didn't know.
That's classic.
We told you why
It's
as well.
literally. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not denying you didn't. Like when I think back, I'm like, oh yeah, I reckon you did say that, but
Yeah.
I totally forgot. thought it was
I blanked on
corporate box.
Did you know that they were GAs?
Yeah,
Bill?
well, Liam, as soon as he went, you're going to the corporate box, and I was standing kind of like behind her, and I was like, no. And he was like, isn't it great? And I was like, but in my head,
I'm
I was
glad
like,
you let me
I'll
just
let
roll with
her-
it.
Well, no, because
Yeah.
I thought for the audio and the
Yeah.
excitement, I'll just let it go. I'll let it happen.
Yeah.
And then I was going to do it after when we left. I was going to put it on the
Smart,
side and
no.
say, look, I'm sorry, Liam got it wrong.
And you made the right choice. If you were to
Yeah.
barge in over my bit and go, no, actually,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'd just be like, oh, God.
If you were screaming lies during that excitement.
Lies, yeah. And then there's that confusion of like, am I still going? But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
felt
no.
like a bit of a dick. But yeah. I
Also,
don't know.
though, like Tall King Cowboy.
Yeah, dude, I come in like I'm the first in there. Like, you know how it's like with
Yeah.
security teams. Like it's they normally put the bravest guy at the front.
Yeah, I was your number
think
two.
you're the best
I
at
was
the front
like,
that can
I
get
was
shot.
right
Literally,
on your
I was
ass.
like, I had the gun with the torch on
Yeah,
it, and I was like,
I had my hand on your shoulder,
Yeah.
and I was tapping
dude,
signals.
and like, so we and I was like, clear,
Yeah.
and like it was like really, and Bill was like literally right at the back. So
Yeah.
I'm walking in, I'm firing off tickets.
Yeah, and
I'm not
then
really, I'm
you're
not
the
stopping
guy-
and asking questions.
And
you know?
you're the guy that shoots the wrong person and then you go, oh shit, I shot the good guy.
No,
That
he
was our teammate.
technically shot the right person, but with the wrong bullet.
That's true. I was supposed to hit her with a rubber bullet.
Yeah.
And I gave her a real bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you were also storming a little girl's house to give her Taylor Swift tickets. You weren't breaching Bin Laden's compound.
Felt like it. Honestly,
Honestly, it did feel like
it. Did feel very cool because it was like they don't know we're coming in. We're
And
going to go
if
to
you
the
watch the
door
They're like
quick,
videos,
and it's
sitting
like a
there looking all
surprise.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video of the moment is amazing.
It's great.
Yeah, I've
video.
not
Very
actually seen.
cool.
I've not seen
No,
that.
it's a great video. And
I work fast.
you guys sneaking in like cat burglars.
Oh man, but they were very it was a very sweet family.
My car is full of foil
Yeah,
confetti.
it's so
What
funny.
a fun car.
It's like a clown
It's
car.
literally like in the gear bit, and I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh
probably-
god. And I got in this morning, and then it keeps getting stuck like on my legs and stuff. I don't even know where it comes from.
Sounds like a great
Confetti always gets because you can't broom it, sweep
No,
it.
I have
is
to.
the
I
verb.
think I'm gonna have to hand pick it all out. So
Maybe
you
that's
Yeah, and you can't
Yeah.
vacuum it. It's so ridiculous.
Were the small poppers all right?
No comment.
Whoa.
Oh, I did
Jack
think I
didn't
made
like
a little boo-boo with
Do you know
that.
what? What was
Mine-
But I
brilliant?
kind of ran out of time.
What was brilliant was
mine-
the ticket. That was
Yeah.
brilliant.
Well, do you know what the funny thing
I
was,
agree.
right? I didn't think I was going to be able to get the ticket, so I was like, I'll get a big popper. And then I realised I left getting the popper too late and they only had small poppers. But
Yeah,
then I was able to
right.
come in and say, but I've got you a ticket.
Yeah.
I think overall
The small
success.
Soften the
poppers.
blow.
I would
Yeah.
say moving forward, most times I would want a big popper moving forward.
Yes.
Especially because 6 little poppers for the moment when we've got a handful and there's 3 of us.
Yeah.
We're not. It'll be like, yay!
That's why I mean, maybe we need someone
Like,
there.
it needs to be
I think
one
we need
pop.
Specifically for poppers.
A stock here. Could we
Yes.
have like 3 always ready to go in case?
Yes.
I actually agree because you've got to order them online,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
that was the problem I ran into. I was like, oh, I'll just get them from Spotlight, it'll be fine. And then I was
No,
like,
yeah.
went to Spotlight, I was like, oh goodness, I've made a boo-boo.
Is
here.
there like a Peter Van the Party Man equivalent in Melbourne?
Peter Man, the Party Man's gone.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I need an
RIP.
equivalent.
Lombards.
Lombard, Lombard party.
Yeah.
A
You know
good
what?
client.
It's actually in Richmond, it's right in my house.
Literally, you live about 3-minute walk away from
God,
Lombard,
You're
the
a
client.
I've only been here for like 3 months. I don't
yeah.
know
True.
this.
Lombard, they're nice
Yeah,
people.
you've been
We had
for like a year
dinner with
now.
them one time.
I love the thought of
couple
having
months.
like a room with the confetti cannons, like it's Mission Impossible. You press this button on the door and this thing
Yeah.
slides open.
Yeah.
And they're like ready to go, safety off.
Them
loaded.
and
Nice.
megaphones and giant horns.
Yeah.
Air horns.
To paint
Yeah.
a picture, did you have those tiny little
No,
ones? with the-
no, you're thinking string poppers, which when Ben
I
found
also
out that
thought that.
Ben found out that I said, "Oh, someone got little ones," and he went into a blind red fit of rage because he thought, and I was like, "Yeah, it's really annoying." But I was like, "Oh, I don't know if it's that annoying," but. They're just imagine like we're talking about those long sticks that you twist and the confetti comes out.
They're good.
They were like
Hand-sized.
if you sawed one of them into 4, that's pretty much
It was
out.
like we wanted rifles and we got sawn-offs.
We got sawn-offs but yeah, they weren't the little ones with the string on them.
Right.
It's more
That's
than,
what I was
I would say sawn-off's probably in the middle. I'd say it was more like a handgun. I think we wanted,
Yeah,
we wanted
it
a rifle,
was-
we got a
yeah.
handgun.
I also
we had
thought it
to
was
throw the
Tina that
Yeah.
bought them, so I'm happy that it was you, Macy, because they're also foil confetti.
What does that
so
mean?
it's not paper. So they're now going to be in the waterways, and I was really upset that they weren't paper.
Well,
how'd you dry
hang on. What did that have to do with Tina?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Because I was mad yesterday because it was in my car, and I was getting mad that it was going into the gutter
Oh,
and
so
it was
you're
going to be in the
getting
water.
mad at me?
No, but then the boys went, "Oh, I think Tina." I said, "Oh, well, I'm not going to get mad at Tina." So it's
Oh, and you will
fine.
get mad at
So you're allowed to get mad at
me too.
Well, I want
Thanks,
to.
Belle, for not getting mad at me.
I want to get mad at Tina because of how
Segway
she
king.
handled the situation this morning.
Yes.
So we got caught in traffic, right, on the way back. And so we called Andy, old reliable Andy, and we said, we're not going to make it back in time.
yeah.
Can you... So we're going to... we needed... because the traffic and news, Ash was just about to finish.
Yeah.
And we knew we had to come on and talk. So we said, get Tina to jump on the mic.
No, we said let's get Andy to do it, and then we all decided it would be funnier if
Get
Tina.
Tina, yeah.
I
Very
didn't.
last-
I said it would be mean.
So we called Andy and we said, Andy, you got to get Tina in the studio. Just get her to say, Ben Lee and Bell are in the car. They're in traffic. They're almost back. They'll be on after this song. Andy, do you want to elaborate any further?
I thought it was a great bit, and we didn't want. I thought yeah, I can do this very easy. And we had a good kind of 5-10 minutes that we knew you were going to just be like a couple of minutes late.
Yeah.
But I thought I would wait until 30 seconds before before I dropped the news on Tina. Because I didn't want to give you enough time to think about it.
It's way better that
You
way.
gave me too much time.
As it turns out, that didn't matter. By virtue of technology, we actually have the off-air feed to listen to the conversation Tina and I had.
I haven't heard this yet. So is this the conversation outside the studio or in the studio?
No.
In
So
the studio.
all I said outside was, Tina, can you come in here for a second?
Yeah.
Step on that trapdoor over there for us.
For your context, especially Ash, the moment I said that was when you were in your second sports story.
Okay.
So
right at the end of the broadcast.
So we probably have about 30 to go before Mike's on.
All right, this is the conversation that took place off air.
The guys are driving back.
Yeah.
Can you do the talking?
No.
So just be like, hey, it's producer Tina here.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine.
No, we're not
No,
doing this.
it's
No, I'm
fine.
not doing this.
So the guys...
Give me this, Andy, no. Let me get Chuck to do it.
No, you have to do it.
Andy, no, you can't do this to me.
And then you just say a little boo thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll be fun. Just on Nim's mic. Yeah.
Andy, no.
Come on, Tina.
I'm not doing this.
It'll be fun, Tina. Here we go.
No,
Are you ready? Tina, come on. Tina, you got to do it.
It's a bit of fun. This is Ben, Liam and Bell.
On Nova.
Hey, it's producer Andy here. Ben, Liam and Bell on their way back to the studio. They're still driving, caught in traffic on Clarendon Street, South Melbourne.
Tina, you curled up into a ball on the floor and refused to do it.
No, that was too much pressure. I don't ever want to be on air. This podcast is like stressful enough for me.
I love it, Tina. It's like almost like
It was too much like Lil Boo thing. It was just
It's funny because the juxtaposition of that and Andy just going, Tina, Tina.
No, Andy, you can't. Don't make me.
The shot I have of the studio in the news booth is up in the corner, and I can see the whole studio. And Tina was cowering in the corner. I absolutely against the wall. I'm like, what is happening in there?
And then I just saw like the mic for Liam go red, and I was like, oh no. I was like, surely this is a bit like, surely they're just going to go to something else.
She ran for the door. I saw that.
So funny. It's
You
like
can't do that.
it's like a defense mechanism. Like, is it an armadillo that rolls up into a wall? It's pretty much you're like, nope. Like you're going into your shell. Like, nah.
You touch a turtle in the head and it goes...
That's what happened.
Yeah, no, I fully crumbled, and I'll accept that.
No, it's fine.
You know,
It's,
I'll
to be
take
fair,
strikes,
it was
downvotes.
it was a situation set up to
watch me crumble.
to test your metal. We wanted you to sound on the back foot, like, oh no, like they're not back in time. Like that was kind of the idea. But
You went so on the back foot, you went out.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Stand by it. Bit of fun. You know, it keeps us all alive.
And we know where you stand now.
Yeah, don't put me on air.
When in an emergency, don't go to Tina.
I can only talk about Harry Styles.
Whenever we stand now, Tina can't be relied upon when the chips are down.
I told you, I
When our
crumble
backs are
under
against the
pressure.
wall, when our backs are against the wall, don't call Tina.
No.
So Andy, you got to do it.
I appreciate how far you pushed her. Like you really pushed her.
You really,
Until the last minute.
you really. It was like that thing if you're teaching a kid how to drive or something. You're like, no, you'll be fine. We're getting on the big road.
Yeah.
Tina, the studio's on fire. No, Andy, don't make me.
Tina begging for mercy is like one of the all-time great things.
Look, this is already going down as one of my favourites off-air podcasts of all time, I think. But before we wrap things up, I believe we've got to take it down a notch because Belle's got a request.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I don't want to ruin the fun.
No, well, I mean,
Is that the right mood? Or?
I think
Remember
so.
how Ben
Oh, here we go.
had his 10 a.m. day?
Oh my god.
Because Ben's never had a sick day.
I don't do sick
No, I'm not
days.
taking a day off. I'm not having a day off. I just need an early minute.
What the?
Yes. So
I mean,
also
for
word on the street is Ben
starters,
wants to go play golf again soon.
starters,
So,
I
okay.
will say, is it a Friday?
No, it's a Thursday.
Are you kidding me?
Stop! Stop!
What for?
It's specifically next Thursday, so 1 week away.
What's so
Why
important?
What's for? Can we get the drone back? I like the drone.
I did it.
Tina did one.
Tina did one.
She farted, I heard it.
You'll be doing the 16 quiz tomorrow, Tina. No, Andy. Go ahead, Bill. Sorry, go
Well,
ahead. Go
so
ahead.
there's a. I'll need to leave here at about 10:20.
Are you kidding me?
What for?
For I've been invited to the launch of a new activewear brand in Chapel Street that are doing a Pilates class, and you get given free activewear, and they've invited me to come because they said we thought of you straight away. And you get to wear
When
their
you think
stuff.
activewear, you think Belgium.
You get
It's
some
good brand
protein and nutrient stuff. You get, I don't know what Peaches is.
Song by Jack
Squeezy-
Black.
I don't know. I think that's the Pilates. Peaches, I don't know. Anyway, and that brand, Macy, I don't know how to say it. Decuba.
Is that not the right one?
Not sure what that is. Andy leaned
Wrong
over to
one.
Ben and goes, play
Wrong-
this.
wrong one,
He got the
sir.
wrong one.
Wrong one,
No, the
sir.
one that's highlighted now, I reckon that's the right
No, that's
one.
the one. That's the one I just played.
Oh, is it?
Heard it all.
Tribal Council.
Gotta get that.
We all get a vote on whether or not Belle gets to go to an
It's,
activewear thing.
It's from 10:30 to 11:45, so I can come back.
Is it?
After
After you go to Jacuba.
yeah.
What's in it for us?
You get to see me in some free activewear.
Because so last week when I had an early minute to go play golf, that became content. So
Did you guys
therefore,
want- oh, well, they've said I can
therefore
bring-
it was never an early
They've
minute.
said I can bring people.
What's
I
your-
was going to ask Ash if she wanted to come.
What's the content of that?
What's the idea?
Well, did you want to come do Pilates then?
No, we've done.
Well,
done
the
that
thing is,
before.
if you take, yeah, we have done that before.
Yeah, but that was for a fun video. This could be.
If you
Well,
take
a
Thursday
serious
off, Belle,
documentary.
then we're also gonna we're all gonna have to leave
I'm not
early on
taking it
Friday.
off.
We're gonna have to leave early on Friday for the
Why?
funeral, for the death of your work ethic.
Go around.
Ben left at literally 9:30 to play golf.
I will give you the benefit of picking who votes first, and then we go around.
I think
go
they're
from
left
there.
of that deal.
Yeah.
You can pick first. Who you want to vote
I'd say this
first.
is a crucial
Yeah,
decision.
this could sway. Like it's like which state you want. You pick
Yeah.
a swing state, so then it could really. Do you know what I mean? If a big state topples, then it might fall in your
Okay.
favour.
Tina.
Well, it's your lucky day because you were quite nice to me earlier when I had my little attack. So I'll allow it.
Thank you, Tina.
has
Felt like
spoken.
an attack.
One yes. You want to write?
Do I get to choose the whole order?
No, now it just goes.
Now it's left to the dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can go. I would go too.
I was going to ask if you wanted to come as well, but I know it's tough for you to get like time out.
The
But
only thing is that I'm pretty sure we've got a whole staff event that night. That's the
yeah, we do.
supernova night.
Yeah,
That's the what?
but it's only 10:30 to 11:45
What is
a.m.
it?
The big
So
Klein
supernova.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
if you're
yeah.
not too busy, you can come as well.
Oh, we're supposed to be
great.
at that as well.
I'll,
hey?
Jack and I are
Actually,
invited to that.
Do they
Can you
want us?
not bring me down with you, Scudder?
All right,
Yeah.
it's 2. She's allowed to go.
I think technically, because of the nature of the event, it classifies as work.
It does.
And
Oh, for who?
You,
For
you have a
herself?
very
For Belle.
loose concept of
for
what.
Belle. And it's also a great opportunity to spread brand awareness to our target audience, which is young females.
And Ash is also involved. Tina, you can come too, but I feel like I don't know.
Somebody's got to be involved.
Sounds like Ash has got someone doing
Do you like
bulletins
bloody
after
bloody
9.
I need to figure that out,
Is
actually.
it reform or like?
No, I definitely don't.
Ben.
All right. Well, yes.
No.
1827.
If you're wondering what that is, that's Jack time stamping the swears for Scud.
Thanks, Jack.
So that's 3 yeses and 1 no.
Yeah. No.
Andy has spoken.
No.
Wow. Look, I feel, jokes aside, I feel like everyone does get one. But
Liam dancing.
Belle took her one for her birthday last year and we had that day off. It is a no. I choose no. I vote no.
I think depending on what Scud does, obviously if he votes no, you're not going. If he votes yes, it's tied.
We would have
Then we
decided.
go.
The
No,
wheel-
she has
wheel
to
to decide,
start a
yeah.
fire. Is this still Survivor?
Yeah, if it's a draw, you got to start a fire.
It's Bell versus Ben who can start a fire first.
I kind of want to vote yes just to see that.
Hang on. What would the rules be? Is there like, what can you use to start a fire?
A lighter.
No, you can use whatever. Sometimes you can win a flint, but they, I don't know if we have one of them handy.
There's lots of lights
If I
in
can light
here.
a fire to attend a Pilates event, I swear to God.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be like that, like sticks.
I would just expose some wires in here. And
I kind of
Mate,
want
I'm just gonna light
to. I don't
one.
want to put thoughts into Scudder's head, but I would love to do. Bill can start a fire with her hands. She gets to leave her girl. That seems such like a funny bit. I don't want to put thoughts. Yeah, you choose.
I really do want to see you guys try to start a fire in the studio. So.
We're not starting a fire in the studio.
Could be a separate bit. Because that's just funny.
We also have the wheel who doesn't get a say in things.
We'll Side note, we can just try and start a fire as a separate bit.
Oh, can we?
I like that.
we could call Brody as well.
No, because I like where your head's at, Ash, but I also think he's not here, so therefore he voids his vote.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the wheel.
Society doesn't feel good today.
So we're going to do the fire as a separate thing regardless?
Fire's separate regardless
Okay,
for me.
so
no.
It's a no.
She can't go?
She can't go.
That really sucks because I already told them I'm going.
You'll be unraveling that for ages.
You'll have to reply and say the tribe has spoken. Sorry, guys, will not be able to attend.
Gals, we're getting sent a lookbook today for what activewear we would like. So.
Do we have any bits of like the Lapalia man saying the tribe has spoken?
Jeff Probst, thank you.
Oh, I'd like to localise it.
Yeah.
Survivor's ready.
Survivor's ready would
I
be
don't
good.
have any of those, sorry.
it's all good.
Maybe this, I don't know what this is.
Before I go on stage, the last thing I see is darkness. I close my eyes and I pray with the band.
That's a band Survivor.
It says Survivor gets voted out, so I assume that was...
It also says not for air.
Weird, so weird, man. What was that?
I think that was one of my favourite off-air pods in a while.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it
so
was good.
so fun. Super fun.
So when does the fire happen?
Yeah, that's a great question, Ash. Yeah,
I just
I'm
want
unsure.
in my head, I'm like, at some point, I want to use that as a challenge on the show
Well,
to start a fire.
tomorrow, do we have to hang around after the show tomorrow?
Yes,
Andy?
we have
the boss.
Is there a gap that we want to start a fire in? Oh, the bosses from Sydney are here. Maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe not.
Why are you
No,
starting a fire?
we need to get like a little bits of wood and then you kind of shave it.
I've
and
never
then you
done
go,
it that way
Yeah.
though. Can't we do it like
How do you normally start a fire?
Well,
But
so I make the little TP with the.
Yeah. That's if you're lighting a fire with a match.
No, this is...
Yeah.
So
No,
it's,
it's not about who can start a fire quicker with matches.
Or,
No, yeah, you have to
Jeff
create a
Well,
fire.
I'm good
It's
at
like-
making a fireplace fire.
No, we're not doing
no,
that.
no.
Dude,
The whole idea is
fire.
the whole
It's
idea is
Survivor.
how
I'm
do
not a
you
caveman.
I got an insight into this when we were in the Amazon jungle, actually. So they gave you a machete and you had to fire a dry piece of timber,
Yes.
wood, and then you had to shave the pieces.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is an amazing insight. And so you spent ages shaving these thin pieces of wood, and then he pulls a lighter out of his pocket.
That's funny.
Well, we
That's a
won't
good
have
bit.
the lighter.
I think if you have a machete at home, you're allowed to bring it to use a machete.
Well,
What about
okay,
the
well,
Gerber
clearly
machete?
Ben has a machete and I do not.
Ben does have
Got a show machete.
I know.
Who took home the Petalmo machete?
I did.
Did I tell you
See?
that guy that did I tell you, was that an off-air story? Because you've got the machete, but did I tell you I got the fish bat out for the first time?
Yeah, you told us. Yeah.
There was this creep in the park and he was chasing girls around and brought out the fish bat.
For real?
Yeah, and the police were called. And
Yeah, but
Blame
Liam
me.
Liam didn't walk after him.
No. I
You
was
had a
standing
self-defense.
my ground. If he came over to my house,
And
he
by
would have
your
got.
ground, you stayed in your house with it.
He would have got the bat. He would have got the bat.
What are you going to do with
Yeah.
that bat?
With all that
Did
bat.
you hit that guy with a bat?
Treat him like a fish. Well, if he tried to come in and
Were you
fair.
inside with a locked door?
No, I was like on the porch.
But your wife was outside.
My wife was outside
So
and I
you were
got her
standing-
inside
yeah.
and
Oh, wow.
locked her inside. Yes.
If someone just drove past and went, is that Liam from Melbourne on his
The
porch?
fish bat?
Fish bat.
That guy from the radio killed
When was that?
3 weeks ago.
Fair income.
Yeah, you never know. It's
Tina.
always good to have a fish bat on hand.
Can we
Ben
please...
would have come out with his Gerber machete.
Can we please...
Or the kielbasa.
I would have had a kosh. Tina, can you please organise some wood, some kind of fire starting like stick? 10 a.m. Thursday is when we're doing it.
Okay.
I got some pine in my car. I could bring that up.
Bring that up.
Tina, come get my credit card.
If you start the fire, then you can go.
It'll take me longer.
Hang on. So what are the rules? So the rules are you can't use
come
matches or a
No,
lighter.
you like a caveman. It's the first person to start a fire from scratch. Not using a flint or jiffies or anything like that.
Do I get string?
No, that we'll watch it on Survivor YouTube. But
Hang on, is it me versus Belle? Or is it just if Belle can start a fire, she gets?
I reckon if Belle starts.
Yeah.
But the challenge begins at 10 a.m. Thursday, and if
no.
Belle
Belle has
starts
to start a fire.
get in the car, you can go.
And we'll live stream it into the Alpha Squad.
Can I just mention something? The machete. So this is going way back. When I was in school, our whole school went into like full-blown lockdown because a student ran through the school carrying a machete because he wanted to.
Nice.
hook up. He wanted to axe up a teacher.
Oh, pretty wild.
It was freaking
There we go.
loose.
That's
What happened?
That is wild.
Is there an end to that?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
No, well, our sewing teacher thought that it was just a drill, so we had to continue sewing our bloody pillows.
Sewing
today.
teacher.
Yeah.
I like home ec. Right.
Well, always good to be a part of a tribe, to know that everyone has a voice.
Will Belle get her early minute? We'll find out next Thursday.
10 a.m. on Survivor.
I'm excited for that. So excited for that.
Pumped.
I also feel like the tribe thing should happen more often.
Yeah.
We do have
yeah.
the Survivor scarves. Do we have any of those left?
We've got buffs. We've got buffs.
Yeah.
So we got some buffs. Yeah,
We've got legitimate
Heaps of
Survivor
buffs,
gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a meeting 30 seconds ago. So we better wrap up. See you guys. Bye. Bye.